want to talk about Faithful Friday today. So this week went by fast to me. It is crazy that it's Friday already. I feel like it's crazy that this month is about to be over with like next week. Next week is basically like the last week of May. So that is wild. Let's start there. When I think about Faithful Friday today, it came to my mind of all of the things I had to be faithful in to reach my goals. And I feel like sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for the things we've overcome. And I wanted to highlight some of the things that I overcame. So, it may help somebody, it may not, whatever, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway. So, it was a situation where I was trying to finish my bachelor's, and it was just seeming like everything that could have went wrong, y'all, to keep me from getting that bachelor's went wrong. The university I went to, they had like a writing course that you had to take before you can graduate. Initially, I didn't know about this. I found this out later on, like when I was a semester away from graduating. So I'm finishing all my classes, making A's, made like a B or two or something like that. But I'm just locked in. I'm like, man, let me finish this, let me graduate, let me get this stuff done because I'm like, I got other stuff I want to do. And so me getting my bachelor's, I was gonna jumpstart all these things. I had all these ideas, y'all. And so I'm sitting there passing all my classes, getting this stuff done. And my advisor was like, oh, Jessica, you have to finish this writing course. You have to. If you don't finish this writing course, you cannot graduate at the end of the semester. And I'm like, man, I really wanted to finish in December. That was like my goal. Like, I want to get this stuff done. Yeah, so I took the class, and it's nothing against people that have disabilities at all. But my professor that I had for that course, he had a disability, and I feel like it kind of gave us like a barrier with really communicating with him well. And he had like very high expectations for everything we did on each assignment and all these things, which is, of course, it's college. You should have a standard for us to follow and all of that. So cool. So, y'all, I take this class, I do all of the things. I do my best to communicate with this man through email, etc., because that was the only way he could talk to us. And so, man, y'all, I sat there, did all the stuff for this man class, and this man failed me. This man failed me. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so, of course, I'm an educator. So, of course, you feel like nobody, like, you're not failing these kids. These kids are failing themselves. Of course, they didn't do whatever they need to do to pass the class, what have you. Okay, cool. But I sat there, y'all, and went through all of the guidelines this man had for us to do for this class. And I feel like I really did everything he told us to do. So the fact that I failed that class, I was very mad. Like, I was mad at this man. I was mad at the school. I'm going through all these emotions that don't even really matter because at the end of the day, I still had to pass the class to graduate with my bachelor's. So I'm like, okay, let me just chill, let me, do what I need to focus because I needed to lock in or I wasn't gonna graduate. That's the whole thing. So hey, how you doing, Kid and Bunny? How you doing? And so I sat there, y'all, and I got over it. I got over myself because I was the common denominator. Like, whatever reason, he didn't feel like I did what I was supposed to for the class, so I failed it. And so I had to go a whole nother semester, which upset me because I was ready to graduate. So I went to semester, did it, y'all, and I got a way better grade than in all the courses that I have been taking. I almost had like 100 in that class by the time I finished. And I feel like the lesson I had to take from that was I didn't give up on myself. I didn't lose faith in seeing myself walk across this stage, seeing myself finish this thing so I can hold a standard for myself, for my kids, for my mentees, and just all the people that believed in me. Because when you sit there and you have people that supporting you, or you have people that's depending on you to finish something and you don't finish, you done let all of them down. So, hey, Dino, how you doing? And so you sit there, you go through all the things, and you have to remember, like, you have to finish the stuff for you. Like, you are the main character in the story. So if you give up on faith to reach the goals that you need to for yourself, how you gonna try to encourage to do something else to somebody else? How you gonna get somebody else to do something if they see that you gave up? Or how you gonna believe that you can do something else outside of what you just did? Like finishing that goal, making sure I graduate from college, making sure I didn't give up, even when all the obstacles was against me. I could have just said, forget it, I'm not gonna even worry about it. But to be that close to graduating, y'all, it just felt like stupid. Most definitely stupid and a waste of time, waste of money, all of these things to not finish what I had to, had started. So I want to encourage y'all to keep the faith and don't give up on yourself. Like, don't give up on those goals that you have. Like, keep the faith. Keep the faith that you can get this stuff done and you will get this stuff done. You can, you will, and you got all the tools you need. You are your main resource. If you don't have the stuff that you want to have in front of you, then you need to do the work. Do the work so you can get in a better position for you, because you are the person that makes the stuff happen for yourself and for everybody that's on your team. So y'all, this was Faithful Friday, and I just gave y'all a quick little story of how I had to keep the faith for myself. And so many people be like, "Man, you just be doing all these things and getting all this stuff done," but it takes time. Most definitely, it takes support. It takes motivation, and I'm constantly motivating me. Like a whole lot of people feel like, "Man, well, you got all this stuff. I know people doing this for you and that for you." And I mean, I'm not a big person that's gonna be asking for a whole lot of help. I'm just not that good at that. Asking for help, but I'm doing better. So y'all stay blessed and continue to keep the faith and make sure that you are engaging in things that you need to help you along your journey. So it's just talk. And remember, when you look good, you feel good. Love on somebody that love on you, or whoever don't worry about it, because you can't do nothing about it no way. So it's just talking. This was Faithful Friday. Love y'all. Be blessed. Have a nice week. See y'all tomorrow.